What's good, y'all? Come on! I see y'all already having a conversation, so I'm like, I might as well sit back and have my little coffee break. You know what I'm saying? Check. So I just want to let you guys know before we start, I got Mr. Sassafras back there, and I got the very strapping Sam R. Knight, who tries to dress like me. See, he got tights in his shirt on. So while I'm doing this call and while we're having a really good time, you'll hear a sidebar from the Peanut Gallery. All right? Have to make it fun. Have to make it good because you came up in the transformation hood. All right, cool. Y'all ready to get started? Give me a hey, give me a lit fire, give me a yes, give me a woohoo, give me a hello, give me a hey, give me a come through, give me a transform 20, give me something. All right, I see them coming through. How many people on this call right now?
So psyched to have
Okay,
Shaun
cool.
T on
It's a
Tracy
live 57,
Balderak's
so we about
team
to hit
call.
this.
This
All right,
is amazing.
y'all.
Cannot
Shaun
wait
T,
for this program.
Been with Beachbody for 13 years. If you don't know me, but you don't need to know about me right now. All you need to know is that I'm your biggest fan. If you need to know anything else, you can go to my social media handle. Because I just found out that my website is down, so I can't even tell you to go to ShaunTFitness.com. First of all, I'm crazy. First of all, that's crazy. And y'all probably had a long day just like me. So we just going to have a good time on this call so you aren't dozing off because I'm still having coffee. All right. Who that? Excuse me. Can you come here for a second? I told y'all the Peanut Gallery is going to be coming through. People can't let me live my best life. Nope. Always trying to help. Okay, you showed your face. Everybody say hi, Scott. It was his birthday yesterday. Saturday. I celebrated yesterday. Skedaddle. All right. Now, I told y'all the Peanut Gallery was going to be coming through. People are saying happy birthday. People are saying hi, Scott. And stuff about him. All right. So, moving on. So, I've been at Beachbody for 13 years. Celebrating 20 years of Beachbody and Transform 20. So, this is an amazing time coming up. All right. Now let's get into Transform 20. For the next 15 minutes, I'm going to explain to you what Transform 20 is, even though you might already know me. I've already gotten the stuff, and then I'm going to leave it open for questions so you know everything. Get your pen because I'm talking very fast. I'm going to go through this quickly so that we can get as much time as we can for questions at the end. And I know you're ready. In 3, grab your pen. 2, listen up. 1, you're ready to be motivated and inspired to be the best coach or customer that you can be, and go. Transform 20 is 6 weeks. It's 20 minutes a day. It's divided into 3 chapters. Chapter 1 is commit. Commitment is about you literally learning how to commit while you're working out hard, while you're pushing through the workouts, while you're digging deep. And I'm telling you what your muscles are doing. I'm also telling you and teaching you how to commit and motivating you to continue to have sustainable results. That's 2 weeks. Chapter 2, climb. It's about the mental strength. It's about literally bringing out your strength. And what are you saying to yourself? What is the soundtrack of your mind right now? What are you saying? How are you getting through it? It's more than the physical body. It's about the mind and how we push through. Chapter 3 is conquer. Most people think about, yay, I did it. The conquer phase in Transform 20 is I want you to make pretend you go into, what's the thing with the goggles, Sam? And you can go into that world. Virtual reality. While you're doing this program, I'm going to put you in a virtual reality space, not really, but in your mind, about what it feels like to have sustainable results. Because a lot of people yo-yo diet, and a lot of people get yo-yo results, and a lot of people fall off the wagon. When a wagon in motherfucking Transform 20, I'm sorry if I curse if you're a Christian, but I just do it because I get excited. The wagon in Transform 20 has a seatbelt, and you are not allowed to fall off because I'm going to catch you, right? So this chapter 3 of conquering is about you literally sustaining your results. I'm sick of the before and after picture before every program. You don't need that. All of us trainers at Beachbody are trying to give you what you need to sustain your results. When Transform 20, the stuff that I'm about to show you that we're about to go through, you are going to sustain your results. It's 20 minutes a day, 6 weeks. You ain't going to lose 80 pounds, but you're going to get to your goal of sustainability, and you're going to be on your way. Now, here we go, pushing it forward. Day 1 is Burn Mondays. You burn the calories. You invite the burn to your body. You're no longer going to do a workout being like, oh my God, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt because you're going to do it and you're on a step. rises off the ground, which means you're going to feel it. So instead of saying, oh my gosh, this is going to be hard, look at the step and be like, what you got for me today? And then look up at the screen and be like, what you got for me today, Shaun T, right? And then you go for it. Now, you're going to burn calories, but you're going to invite the burn. You're going to burn the negativity out of your mind. That's Mondays. On Tuesdays, Faster Tuesdays. In gyms, what usually happens, the attendance goes down on Tuesday, but not in Transform 20. We go faster. We burn more calories. I want you to gain momentum as you move through the week, right? So you push all the way through. You burn the same amount of calories. You can burn the same amount of calories as you do in a max 30 workout with Transform 20. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because you have to stay connected all the way through. And that connects to day 3, which is stronger. Stronger, you move slower. Your body weight is pushing through. We got some bonus weight workouts, which I'll talk to you in a second. Boom. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to think about when you're doing push-ups and dips and lunges and squats with one leg elevated or one arm elevated. What's that going to do? That's going to help you gain strength. You slow it down, you push through, you add to the muscle growth by really being slow and having control. Day 4 is powerful. There are no diamond jumps, no tuck jumps, no power jumps, but what it is, when you do have jumps, you're celebrating the air time. You're not celebrating how high you jump. So if you get a millimeter off the ground, instead of being like, oh my gosh, I don't feel like jumping, be like, yo, I got a millimeter off the ground. Hell yeah, I got a millimeter off the ground. I'm going to keep on pushing through, right? I know, thank God, Tracy, no diamond jumps, because I am not in the mood for that. Now, as we move forward, you have to continue to know that when you have airtime, what you think about is, I'm celebrating the fact that I did something and I pushed a little bit harder. Now, I'll tell you right now, there are modifiers in the workout. There's a split screen modifier that is going to be on one side all the time. The modifiers will start in the January workouts. So if you are just starting this particular journey or restarting this part of the journey, you have a modifier. It moves slower. You can do it. Listen, I got you back. I got you covered. Now, also, I sure did, Tracy. Mic drop number 2. All right. Also, Fridays is Cut Fridays. That means we lessen range of motion. We pulse a little bit more. We get used to muscular endurance, and we go back to the Mondays where we embrace the burn. On Saturdays is Balance Saturdays. That's where you recalibrate your life and re-establish the foundation. Most of the time, we go through a program and we're like, yay, week 1 is done. No, not with this. You're going to recalibrate. You're going to balance. You still have your transformers, which I'll talk about in a second. But you push all the way through and recalibrate so you can be ready for the next week. Not by killing yourself, but by finding the new you, because there will be a new and enhanced version of you every single day. Now, Sundays is the reality show. Transform your life with Shaun T. What I suggest you do, if you have a challenge group, if you're a part of a challenge group, or you will be a part of my exclusive coach test group, because I know you're all signed up, so I don't even tell you about that. What you're going to do if you have a challenge group, you have all of your challenges. Watch Transform Your Life with Shaun T. You pick about 5 challenges that want to speak about that, and you do a Zoom call where people can have their voices heard. You treat it like a book club. And you want to know why you do that? Because a lot of times people fall to the wayside and they fall off that wagon that now has a seatbelt simply because they don't feel like their voice is heard. And we can post on social media all we want, but you know what? Sometimes you don't really get the response back because it's like a gallery. Well, you as a leader and being a coach, what you can do is let people's voices be heard. And the more voices that are heard, the more it opens up the conversation. And the more it opens up the conversation, the more people know that they're not alone. And when people don't think they're alone, then they want to stay a part of the group. And when they stay a part of the group, they stay committed. And you have 100% of people finishing this program. It's only 6 weeks, 20 minutes a day. Now, that takes me to your transformers. In your transformers, what you're going to do is, boom, you get 3 transformers per workout. You see that T1, 2, 3, this is the dry erase calendar. You're going to track every transformer. At the end, you can erase the calendar. After you take a photo of it, it comes with a dry erase marker. And then you can do round 2. But first of all, what is a transformer? All you have to, thank you, Nat Gang, 22. Now, what are you going to do? All right, cool. Let me just tell you about this. Transformers. During the workout, you're going to see me say, yo, here's some recovery taps. When you see the recovery taps, you know that your transformer is coming up. When the transformer comes up, I'm going to show you. You do it. You count the reps. You mark it down in this thing. Very simple. You get 3 transformers per workout, and there's 3, and each workout, each name, has a different transformer. So you can track your progress along the way. Now, when we talk about results, the transformers are the work. That's how you're going to see how physically fit you're becoming. But what's going to tell you and what's going to complement that is the Beachbody Nutrition Plan, right? The Beachbody Nutrition Plan has everything you need. I'm telling you, you've all seen these things when you've gone through Beachbody before. It gives you a step-by-step process of what you're going to do. You get all these like recipes. We make it very easy for you. However, for right now, put this to the side because with this program, for the first time ever, is do any program you want. Any nutrition program you want. If you love To Be Mindset and Alana, then roll with Alana. It is giving you results, right? If you are doing with my girl Autumn and you love Portion Fix, then continue to do Portion Fix. I'm there for the mental and physical motivation. And if you find your own calculation by doing what you love to do in terms of the food department, then you can't go wrong. This is a team effort here, right? Everybody is there to help you with something. The workouts are different, but let me tell you something. This is not a new workout. This is an experience. And the best thing about this experience is that you can track it with your tracker. And with your experience, if you love To Be Mindset and you love stuff about Autumn and you're like me, you're like, yo, I know my calculation, then do all 3. So when you track it in your tracker, yes, you're going to do like physical stuff like you always do in the inches or whatever. But what's more important is the context you're going to write to yourself because you can put the date, your name, the physical, the mental, emotional, and professional goals, and then you're going to sign it at the bottom, right? Sign it. Just like you pay your dues, you pay your house payments, and you pay your car payments, you're going to pay your motherfucking payments in this tracker. Sorry. Sometimes it just comes out. I mean, I just can't help it. All right, because I'm so excited. Now, moving on. And if you're a Christian and you don't curse, just pray for me. Just like, tonight when you say your prayers. All right, moving on. So, here you go. Now, you have the date, your weight. You should weigh yourself last because the transformation tracker, the transformation number should be the first number you celebrate because who cares about a machine giving you your number when you can create the first number of the day? Today's workout, your bonus workouts, which I'll tell you about in a second, you get how you feel, your breakfast, your lunch, your dinners, your snacks, your portion tally, or anything you do with To Be Mindset, or if you like me, 85% healthy, 15% fun, and still get results. Your Shakeology, your Beachbody Performance, your water, how much, your coffee or your tea. Did you laugh a lot today, a little, or will you laugh more tomorrow? Also, your sleep. Tracking your sleep is very important. My favorite part, your challenges and how you overcame them, and then you get your transformation at the bottom. If you fill this entire thing out, then you've created your experience. If you create your experience, then that means you can go and write 3 chapters of a book if you've ever wanted to write a book. So I asked you, what is the first line of your book going to be? Mine was congratulations. So what is the first line of your book going to be, right? What is it that you want? Now, as you go through this, I'm going to ask you, what is the last line of your book going to be? Because it ain't no reason to write line 1 if you're not going to write the last line. What you can do is write that book. You can put your recipes in it. You can put how important sleep was. You can put your challenges, make a story out of it, right? And then you make it an ebook, have it as a swipe up on your Instagram stories, or you have it as you give it to new customers so that they can know how you're going to help them stay sustainable and hold yourself and them accountable to get results. Now, something else is very important is the bonus workouts. There's 6 weight training bonus workouts because I know a lot of you are coming off lift 4 with my man Joel, so we got some weights in there for you. Also, in addition to the 6 bonus weight workouts, you have 10-minute abs, you have 10-minute butt, you have a 10-minute cardio, then you have a 15-minute abs and a 20-minute abs. Today, right now, available after you pay. Behind the paywall is Transforming 10 and Transforming 15. In front of the paywall is the Fit commercial. It's a full workout to get you acquainted for you. Heidi, me too. Well, actually, that booty back there is looking pretty good right now. If you go to my Instagram, I did an Instagram live today, and I had see-through tights on. I didn't know. But hey, you just roll with the punches. Now moving on. So people can do the workouts and literally love what they're doing, and you can prep for it. Last but not least, my exclusive coach test group that you all need to be a part of. And I need you all to get at least 10 people in there because you know what? This is going to be an experience. Whether it's your challengers or whether it's new customers, this is a great way for them to engage. Not only are you going to be motivated every day through workouts, food, lives, you're going to get business building. I'm going to do some seminars just to help you out and push through to get through the 6 weeks in commitment and sustainability and accountability. All right. Ooh, HU said I should do it with my shirt off. Y'all being fresh out there, but it's hard to be fresh out here in those streets. All right. I told you everything you need for now. Ask questions and go. While they ask questions, Sam's going to read them to me. If they have any, I'm going to plug these in my mic. Oh my God, I hurt y'all. With my sparking race. Any questions come up?
Modifier step or no step?
All right, good question. Wait,
I got a little step.
what do you? Anybody ask Peanut Gallery in the back? All right. So, hold on, look at the light too bright.
That's it.
Okay. So, what's the question?
It's
Modifier?
Yeah, modifier step or no step?
Oh, sorry. So, I wanted to let you know that the modifier is going to be a split screen modifier that has a step. And Chip is one of them. Peanut Gallery in the back. He's a modifier. Just needed to get attention. Also, what you wanted to do, what you will know, is that in the actual workouts, there's Olivia. She has no steps. So if you're traveling that day, if you're like, this step, let me give a minute, then you can work out with Olivia, and she's in every workout as well. I got you covered. Did y'all not think I would not have you covered? Come all the way through this question.
I've also said that it's a bit longer than yours. Is that okay?
I mean, if you ain't feel like getting one of my steps, I ain't gonna throw no shade. You know what I'm saying? But if you do have another step, we have 2 people in the workouts that are using what I like to call the dinosaur steps or the old school Reebok steps, so you'll be able to follow them along and you'll be just fine.
Is there a schedule for working in the weight workouts?
There is no schedule for working in the weight workouts, and the reason why is because they're bonus workouts. So if you want to work out with weights and you want to do stronger and then you want to be built stronger 1.0, then you go right ahead and let me whoop on that ass because you're going to be tired as hell, but it's going to be good for you.
I travel a lot and go to the step 3 days a week while I still get good results.
Absolutely. That's why Olivia's in the workouts. You can still get good results. But if you travel, I promise you that, well, I'm not going to promise you because I don't know what kind of hotels you stay in, but even like the Holiday Inns and maybe not Best Western, but there are a lot of hotels that the gyms have steps. It is a staple in the step world. So don't be afraid. Some gyms have plyo boxes and stuff like that. If you do use something else, be careful. Maybe some of the movements you won't use a step, but you will be totally fine.
Would you suggest adding weights in the same day or swapping one out?
I ain't telling you what to do. Somebody asked if I would add weights in the same day, swapping out. Look at my head. Because you ain't going to get mad at me when you can't walk the next day. But if you feel like you can, go right.
I'd love to run. Do you think it makes sense to concentrate on the program for 6 weeks, or is it okay to run at the same time as it is extra cardio?
Listen, I've always been the kind of person that says, when Scott and I were trying to have children by surrogacy, and it was a tough journey, one of the best things that Scott's dad ever told me is, the children are going to come into your life. You're not going to go into the children's lives. I say the same thing with working out. Transform 20 needs to come into your life, right? So if Transform 20 comes into your life and you're a runner, now you just have to be smart and figure out how to manage it. If you're like, yo, I need to cut my running back because of this, then fine. But Transform 20 is to come into your life. Now, if you're a person who just does, I call this a workout experience or an experience, but if you don't run or you don't play, because I play tennis, I still play tennis even though I do Transform 20. But if I was a person who just worked out every day, I would just do Transform 20. And that's why I have the bonus workout, so you can continue to track your progress and do what you need to do to get the best results.
When I finish 6 weeks, should I repeat or take a break?
You better come all the way through. Ain't no taking no breaks around here. Shoot.
What's your meal plan?
Oh wait, I didn't give them the stickers.
Oh no, we said.
Oh my gosh! So every 2 weeks, you get to put a sticker on your step, and you can do it with the cat. So every 2 weeks, you basically will put a sticker on your step as you're congratulating yourself to get through the workout program and get through that chapter. And what I'd like to tell people to do is go back in your tracker, think about one moment within that particular chapter that you love, and think about that as you put the step on. So it's like giving yourself a little diploma as you move forward.
What will the mental transformation be like? I'm really getting motivated to my workouts, but I'm very down on myself.
Very down to yourself. Just do the workout. And the most important part, besides watching Transform Your Life with Shaun T, you never turn off the workout until it fades to black, because the messages and the summing up of the actual workout comes at the very, very end, and you have to connect to what I'm saying. And you put it in the tracker. And that's going to be your first challenge in how you conquer it. I'm part of myself. That's a challenge, how to conquer it throughout this book.
A bunch of my challengers are worried about the 20 minutes, saying that it's not enough. These people haven't done max 30 exam, etc. Does an above average fit person get enough in their 20 minutes?
I mean, maybe they haven't worked out with Shaun T. I'm just saying, maybe they haven't worked out with Shaun T before. But anyway, I say all of that, which I said absolutely nothing, because I also had the bonus workout. So you had the 10-minute bonus. You had 1, 2, 3, and you also have recovered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You have 15 bonus workouts. And none of the workouts in Transform 20 repeat. So you are going to be fine. If you want to do 10 minutes extra a day, and if you want to add weights, you will be fine. I got your back.
Someone asked if you can go to New York and just hang with our team.
I can come to New York, and you can come hang with me on January 5th, because I'm doing a big event in New York City, and I'm doing an after party afterwards. So go to who? GetLitWithShaunT.com. It's going to be a Manhattan. I'm telling you, come through. We're doing a live workout. We're doing a keynote. I'm doing a double keynote, one on your relationship with food / your relationship with everything. Then I'm doing a keynote on getting yourself out of a rut. And then Scott and I are doing our first live Q&A together. And then last but not least, then we're going to have a meet and greet and like a little reception. And then at night, we're having a Get Lit party where I'm going to read an excerpt of my new book.
And
okay. And if you want to deal on a hotel, email Mr. Oh, what are you putting lotion on?
My face is dry.
You live in Arizona.
I'm putting lotion on.
You coming over here doing the seminar work? You got this hydrating. Anyway, so ShaunT.live, is that still working? Is our website? Huh? No, I'm saying, is ShaunT.live working still? Okay. So you got ShaunT.live, but GetLitWithShaunT.com is the site. Okay. One more question, and then we'll go, because I have another. Irene says ShaunTAcademy.com. Listen. I've been transforming people's lives, and that one back there be coming up with some web pages, and I can't even keep up.
Would you recommend this to
Thank you,
someone
Amanda.
with asthma or
All right, so if you have any health conditions, Heidi said don't go. I know, Heidi, but I got one more call to do, and I got to get home to my kids because their bath is coming up at 6 o'clock. I got a lot of work to do, but Heidi, we can hang out one day. Don't worry about it, girl. It's all right. All right. If you have any health conditions, you have to check with your physician, because I don't know the depths of your health condition, but show them the workouts, show your health provider or your doctor your modification, show them everything so they can get the big picture on what you want to do. So Scottsdale's lit, Heidi. So that's the most important thing, is see your doctor. Okay, that's all that time for today. I appreciate the time. I appreciate you letting me be crazy, because it's the evening and you guys had a long day. So I didn't want to be like, okay guys, so Transform 20 is going to be about, It wasn't the time for that. I do that when I have to really explain what it is, but today is my fun. Thank you so much for your time. Hopefully I'll see you all in New York. Make sure you go to your Super Saturday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or wherever your Super Weekend is, because I have a special workout that's going to be shown there. Hopefully if your market counsels ain't shady. And just kidding. And you are ready to transform on January 14th. And the fifth commercial is live. So go check out the fifth commercial now. Thank you, everyone. Much love. Make sure you conquer your mind and transform your life. Peace.
Thank you, Tracy. Balderac and Faithfully Fit. Awesome!